Yesterday we learned using the Maven for Selenium project. Majorly we use Maven for managing the project dependencies. So in order to implement automation testing for a project, Java needs various APIs to manage the consistent APIs among the project team members. We can make use of the Maven. Well, so today we learn Cucumber, behavior-driven development framework. So what is this behavior-driven development framework? This approach was introduced to make the subject matter experts clear, to make the domain experts clear what are the automation test cases we build for the project. You know, mostly today, the projects are getting implemented following Agile Scrum model. For every sprint implementation, first development team will demonstrate, precisely they'll explain how they are going to build the component or the sprint. Similarly, on the Scrum meeting, QA people have to demonstrate, explain how they are going to, what is their plan of testing the sprint being built. Developers need to explain how they are going to construct the sprint. QA people need to demonstrate how they are going to test it. So, you know, mostly in Agile model, from the scratch automation testing preferred. If I'm one of the QA team member in the Agile meeting, if I'm demonstrating my Selenium code, the developers and business analysts, product owner may not understand the Selenium code. Because you know, Selenium code, Selenium skilled people can understand. The other Agile team members cannot understand. To make the Agile team members, other team members clear how we are going to validate the product, actually this approach was introduced. In this approach, at first we record, document our test plans, test cases in a very simple English format. In behavior-driven development framework, we document automation test cases in simple English like I open browser, I enter username as, for example, admin. I enter password as some admin. I click login. Our automation test cases, automation tests. Will be documented in a simple English like this. These automation test approach we are going to demonstrate in the Scrum model, I mean, in the Agile meeting or in the Scrum meeting. Anybody can understand the simple English format. Rather than demonstrating the Selenium code in Agile meeting, this is how we are going to test the sprint being constructed. We document our automation test cases in a simple English. This will be demonstrated in the Agile meeting so that all Agile team members, other team members can understand how the QA team going to validate the product functionalities. Okay. For Agile team members understanding sake, this is okay. If I record this, if I put this inside a Java class, will Java compiler will understand this English and execute? Will Java compiler will understand this English and execute the code? Definitely not. Definitely not. So we translate these simple English words into compiler understanding, Java compiler understanding, nothing but Java class and methods, and execute it. Only for Agile team members understanding sake, we document automation test cases in this format in a file. For every step, we create appropriate code functions. Then by calling the functions, the test cases gets executed. Remaining would be the same. There are 3 major steps involved to implement the Cucumber framework. What are the 3 major steps? The first step, record, that is document, automation tests in simple English in a feature file. We'll talk about what is a feature file. It is Cucumber feature. Then the second step, for each step, present in the feature file, for each step present in the feature file, like I open browser, I enter username as admin, we create appropriate functions methods, appropriate functions in step definitions class. It is a Java class where we are going to define the methods for each and every step present in the feature file. The last step, we have to create test runner class, test case execution class, test runner class to execute automation tests. These are the three major steps, technical steps we have to follow to implement the Cucumber framework. Right. So let us start implementing these three steps one by one. The first step, I said, we have to create a feature file. Using Cucumber, we need to create a feature file. What is the feature file? It is a simple document like a notepad where we are going to record all our test steps in simple English format. Let us do that. Just a minute. Yesterday, I told you what are the APIs we need associated with showing a. Just a minute. Let me do it again, otherwise. I create a new project, the Maven project, a simple Maven project. The name I have given HRMS underscore Cucumber. Oh, sorry. It's a package name, say com.qh. HRMS underscore Cucumber. Finish. Now, this is a pom.xml file. Right. The previous one also correct. We have to install the Cucumber plugin to your Eclipse environment. Okay, no issues. Let's start from the beginning. I created a Maven project with the name HRMS underscore Cucumber. And we have to add the required dependencies into pom.xml file. So dependencies, inside the dependencies, we have to add multiple dependencies, whatever we needed. So what are the dependencies we needed? I'll do it. What are the dependencies required? I go to mvnrepository.com. Otherwise, if you remember the yesterday one, simply I have already dependencies here. Cucumber extent reports. These are something I added later, not required. Cucumber JUnit, Cucumber Java, and Cucumber TestNG, Selenium TestNG, JUnit, Apache Poi. I copy this and I need to put inside the pom.xml. And before that, I recommend you need to install here. Yesterday it was not opened. We have to configure Cucumber into your Eclipse. I hope yesterday you have configured Maven here, right? The same way, we need to install Cucumber into our Eclipse. Right. Go to Help, Eclipse Marketplace. Here you type Cucumber. I hope in my machine already it was installed. This one. Oh, not installed. Even in my machine also I was not installed. Yes, recently I formatted it. See here. I type Cucumber Eclipse plugin. This one. You need to install it. Yes, sir. Previously, Cucumber was not installed in my machine, hence it is showing a warning here. Here, this one. Okay. Install Cucumber plugin. I'm installing it. Confirm. Even Maven, TestNG, everything will be installed in the same format. Finish. Installing the software. Still, it is installing the software on the background. Well, so now I refresh it. Oh, we have to add the dependencies, right? Let us add the dependencies. I'm copying the dependency code. I'm putting inside the pom.xml. I save the file. Now we got all the Maven dependencies, everything. Okay, it is showing error because still it is installing the Cucumber here. Still, Cucumber installation is happening. Once it was completely installed, this warning alert will go because we are using even Cucumber dependencies in our project. So it's taking time. Only 9%. Better in between. You also try to install the Cucumber because without installing the Cucumber, I cannot use the feature files and all. 30% done. Right. It is asking me, you are installing some other software? Yes, install anyway. Accept the security alert. It is finished. No issue. It restart the Eclipse. After installing the Cucumber, it restarts the Eclipse. Wait for a moment. So here you have to create again in between. First, you need to create a Maven project, add the dependencies required. Selenium, TestNG, Apache Poi, JUnit, Cucumber for Java, Cucumber for JUnit, Cucumber reporting, extend reports, everything. Right. It is showing still the error here. Mhm. Just a minute. It is still showing a warning. Let me check why it is showing a warning. The Cucumber. So now it is showing installed, already installed. Already installed. And why it is showing? Natural 0.9, natural not needed. It's not required. This actually for writing the automation test in a simple English in BDD file. This plugin, optional, not mandatory, optional. Seriously, previously I was not used this plugin, not needed, but still why it is showing some warning. Okay, no issue, no issue. We'll proceed. We'll see after writing the code. Here, the first step here, we have to record our test step in a simple English in a feature file. So what I do here, in this project, I create a new folder. I'm creating a new folder with the name feature files. The name of the folder, feature files. For any name you can use, any name we can use. As I'm going to maintain the feature files into this folder, I given the folder name as feature files. Then inside this folder, you create a new file. Here, this is a feature file actually. Supposing login dot, say primary name, you can do anything. Primary name, you can give anything, but secondary name must be dot feature. Dot feature, it is mandatory. Then only this will be recognized as a BDD file or the feature file. Yes. You please observe, if you install Cucumber successfully on your machine, then only this feature file will be generated like this. And also you observe, as I given the extension dot feature, did you observe that Cucumber icon getting displayed here? Cucumber icon. Okay. It is that feature file. And this entire section is a comment section. Comment section. It generates a template, feature file template. So here, supposing I type something, whatever, if I want to comment a line in the feature file, we have to use hash. This line is a commented. So like this, some comment section will be automatically generated. Author, your name you can put here. The keyword summary. What are the features or scenarios you are going to test? And some information about, here we use generally some Gherkin keywords. This is a feature file template actually. System will generate the template. You can modify the template as you need it. We'll talk about this. So here, this is entirely a comment section. Well, feature, what is this feature? Here we have to write what is the functionality you are going to validate. Say, admin login. You can write like, I want to use this template. Yes, it is a template. See, anybody can understand this template. Our BA, product owner, client, developer, even testers. We are going to document our automation test cases in a simple English like this. But Java will execute this. How Java executes, we'll discuss. So here, for documenting your test procedure, here every step is associated prefix with some Gherkin keywords here. Gherkin language keywords, these are called actually. Given, and, when, then, something. What is this given? It is given here, see. Actually here, this template or this comment section explaining precisely about the keywords. If you want to specify any prerequisite, precondition, the precondition must be associated with a keyword given. Then, when is a Gherkin keyword, your action, user action, I enter username, I enter password, should be associated with when keyword. Given used to specify the precondition, when used to specify test step or user action, then used to specify expected behavior of the system. If you want to repeat either precondition or the user action or the expected, we can use and. If you want to repeat precondition, user action, expected behavior, we can use and. Don't worry, when we are trying to write the code, I'm removing all this comment section. I removed all this comment section. So now, what is this @ tag we'll discuss? Tag 1, tag 2 we'll discuss. See, whenever you create a feature file, Cucumber automatically generates a template. It comes with some comment section that explains how to use these BDD ATT files. I remove the comment section. Here, you specify the functionality you are going to validate. I'm giving like Orange HRM, admin login. I want to use this template to check admin login. Otherwise, why to put Orange HRM not required here? Feature is admin login. I want to use this template to check Orange HRM admin login. Right. Then scenario. Title of your scenario. Check admin login with valid data. Here scenario 2, check admin login with invalid data, we write here. Okay, first complete this part. I'm using the feature file to validate the functionality. Here I have given the functionality name, some description, short description. And you can have multiple scenarios under one feature. What you are going to test in the feature. First, I would like to check admin login with valid data. That is the first scenario. Now here, this is the test procedure. I told you, I repeat again, given used to specify a precondition. If you want to repeat another precondition, you can write again given, or instead of writing again given, we can use and unused to repeat the previous step. When used to specify the user action, test step, another action, then used to specify the expected behavior of the system. So what I do, I remove this all this part. Okay, right. Now, coming to Orange HRM admin login. The Orange HRM admin login. Here, the first step, I open the browser, correct? Here we can use a word I or V or whatever it may be. Why generally mostly people will use the word I is actually the purpose of creating the feature file to demonstrate this in the agile meeting, scrum meeting. When I am demonstrating, I will say I. Hence, mostly people use the word I. So here, given, I said given used to specify precondition. Given used to specify precondition. I open browser with the URL. First, I'm hard coding the data. We'll talk about this data table. It is used to maintain your test data. We'll talk about that. If you are using a Cucumber framework, truly, purpose of implementing Cucumber framework to demonstrate everything to other team members. Again, we going with Excel file and all is unnecessary story because it is a predefined approach for ease of management, for ease of understanding. So test data also maintain here itself. Again, putting test data in Excel file, fetching data from Excel file, not needed if you are going with the Cucumber framework. We'll talk about that. Here, I'm giving the URL, the orangehrm.theqtech.com. Given used to specify the precondition. When I open a browser with this URL, you tell me what I have to write here. We are writing automation test steps in a very simple English. You tell me what I have to write here. if I open the browser with this URL, when? No. Ravi said when. When used to specify a when used to specify a user action, then used to specify expected behavior of the system, and used to repeat the precondition. If I want to repeat another precondition, then only instead of writing again given, I use and. I write here, actually it is called Gherkin language or Gherkin keywords. Given. It is used to specify the precondition. It is used to specify the precondition. When it is used to specify user action, then it is used to specify expected behavior of the system. Expected behavior of the system. And it is used to repeat the previous step. Simple. Previous step. Instead of writing given, if I want to specify multiple preconditions, instead of writing again given, I can use and. Okay? So now, when I open the browser with this URL, then, sorry, here for your notes purpose, I given like this, put like this. Then, and, okay. Then, it is used to specify the expected behavior of the system. Sanjana, given meaning is a precondition, not a user action. First the precondition, we have to open the application. Then, after opening the application, what we do? I enter username as admin. Correct? I enter username as admin. This is an action, user action. User action, test step. Then I enter password as admin. I enter password as admin. Then I click login. So then used to specify a user action. Oh, sorry. Completely mistake. Sorry, ma. Not then. Very good. You are good then. When I enter username as admin, when I enter username password as, okay, I'll give the orange HRM password, sir. QH 123 shift 123. When I click login, yes, here we have to use then I should see admin home page. Then I should see admin home page. This is the expected behavior of the system. Got it? So here, so now let's see. So I go unnecessary white space, leave it. Now, here there are three actions here. Instead of again writing when, here what I can do, I can use and here. Here we can use and, meaning first step, I enter username as admin and so your compiler will understand and nothing but here when, because I said and used to repeat the previous step. It is used to repeat the previous step. What is the previous step here? When. Previous keyword here, when. So I enter password as keywords. I click login. Then I should see admin homepage. Right. Okay. Now, when I click log out and I close the browser or the application, whatever it may be. I close browser. Okay. I click log out and I close the browser. Here, the scenario 2 I am deleting at this moment. At this moment, I am deleting the scenario. Otherwise, what I do, I'll copy this in some other sample file. Not required. Not required. First, we implement one scenario. Once you understand completely one scenario implementation, in some other, then we implement the scenario 2 also. We'll go step by step. You please do confirm till this point understood? Till this point understood? Okay. Now, here, a sample feature file for RNHRM login. Why sample? Feature file for RNHRM login. At present, I am copying this. The same way you can put in that. As of now, only one feature available, one scenario available. And after completion of the complete scenario, the code execution, we add another scenario into the same feature file. After completion of the execution, so I repeat again by adding the second scenario. Okay. Here, so one of our team member, Swati said, after logout, we should see RNHRM login page, correct? Definitely you agree with you, Swati. When I click logout, here we can add, then I should see the login page. Here, when I close browser. So I open browser with URL. One moment, friends. I open browser with URL. Here also I'll add the expected behavior. Then I should see the login page, correct? If this is a precondition, I should see login page. Just we are playing around and we are understanding how to write the feature files. Okay, I should see the login page. When I enter username as admin and I enter password as QH123, I click login, then I should see admin homepage. I click log out. I click log out. I should see login page. I close the browser. So this is how you can write the procedure. We can write the procedure. Right. I'll update this one here. Got it? Otherwise, if you want to simply simplify this, maybe here, if you something you want to change, you can change at any point of time. Well, this is about the feature file. Only one scenario available. Only one scenario available at present. Once the feature file is created, then here, test Java here, I'm creating a package with the name step definitions. My package name, step definitions. My package name, step definitions. In this package, I'll create a class, maybe with the name RNHRM steps or functions or whatever it may be. RNHRM functions. In this class, for every step present in the feature file, for every step present in the feature file, for our Agile team members understanding, we are documenting the approach in this English format, but Java cannot understand it. For every step present in the feature file, we need to have a technical function. These functions you are going to put here. How to put the functions tomorrow we'll see. I'm just creating the skeleton today. Then here, I create another package, maybe with the name test runners. Test runners. Here, I'm going to create the test case class. RNHRM test runner. So here now we have to write the code we have to create the functions for each and every step available in the feature file. After developing the steps or the functions, by calling them, we have to create the test case class here. So here totally there are three major steps. First, creating a feature file where you are going to document all your automation test cases in a simple English like this. Then, as Java cannot understand these English steps and execute, for each step present in the feature file, we need to create a technical function. So tomorrow we develop the function. Then this is your test case class. So till this point understood, I hope. Right. And for today, I stop here. And today only I'm going to upload this text file into the drive. Tomorrow we continue the remaining technical steps. Okay. Tomorrow we continue the remaining technical step, creating step definitions, creating test runner, and executing it. In fact, after completion of the execution, we have only one scenario as of now. We have only one scenario as of now in our feature file. After completion of the entire process, if you understand the entire Cucumber BDD process, in the same feature file, I'm going to add scenario 2, check admin login with invalid data with multiple sets of inputs. Got it? Right. We continue tomorrow. Take care. We continue tomorrow. Thank you.